What's going on YouTube? You're watching Fixed by Shaq, and in today's quick video I'm going to show you how to reset your camera settings here back to factory settings or default settings on your iPhone device. Let's say for example you're here on your camera and you're trying to take a picture, but your picture simply looks strange or awkward or very different. This may be due to various reasons. For example, you may be having here a filter already selected or a different style, a different configuration in here that will kind of change the tonality of your image. As you can see, it's now changing a bit. You may also be in a situation where you do have other settings turned on that may be affecting your camera quality. Stuff like, for example, autofocus and other stuff as well. Now, please note that this is something that we will also give a look at within video as well. Let's say that you're taking a video and, for example, you're getting your videos looking different. We all know that we can actually, for example, manually change the FPS as well as the resolution in here within the camera app. But I'm going to show you a much advanced way on how you can actually set it to default, because it's actually different for us to understand which exactly setting is causing a specific issue while we're using our camera. Hey, my name is Shaq, and in this channel I do cover a lot of tech issues, and I also share cool tutorials about iPhone devices. So if you're into tech content, consider subscribing here to the YouTube channel. Now, the very first thing we're gonna doing here is basically opening here the camera app, and I just wanted to let you know that you can change the settings here within camera app itself. Up to the top right corner, you do have this dots, and then you do have styles in here. Now, if you see styles here in yellow color, this means that a specific style is turned on that may be affecting the tonality. So all you want to do is simply reset it by tapping in here in order to bring it to standard mode, and then simply tap on X and you're good to go. As you can see now, we do not have anymore that specific yellow color. It has completely vanished. Over here you can also change manual exposure, aspect ratio, and other effects or settings as well. And the key point is to check if any of these are actually lighting yellow color. If you do have them lighting yellow color, then you should actually deal with it here by changing or simply disabling here real quick. Now, the next thing that actually matters the most are settings within your settings app itself. So we're gonna close camera app, we're gonna hop into settings real quick, and then we're gonna scroll down all the way to camera down here. Okay, there we go. We've got camera here within the second stack of settings. Hop into camera real quick, and next up you wanna scroll down and ensure that the settings here are actually set as mine. So first things first, let's start here with photographic styles. Ensure that it's set to standard. Next up, we do have video here. Ensure that it's set to 1080p HD at 30 frames per second. Okay, so pretty much my settings are all standard, so you can actually give a look and take as a reference all the settings that I've gotten here. Within slow-mo, I would recommend you guys to go with 2040 frames per second here at 1080p. This is the standard one. This is the standard and common one. Next up, cinematic. This is the one, 1080p high definition at 30 FPS. Next up, we do have in here, for example, record sound, spatial audio, allow audio playback, wind, noise reduction. Those are the default settings. And then next up, we do have formats in here, which is set always to high efficiency, but of course it's going to consume more space. But that's the default setting. And ProRAW and resolution is turned off, as well as Apple ProRes also turned off. Next up, we do have in here scan QR codes on, show detected text on as well. If you turn off scan QR codes, you won't be able to scan QR codes, so it's important to have it turned on. Next up, composition, we do have grid level as well as mirror front camera all off, view outside the frame on, indicators in here on, flash, live photo off, as well as action mode off. Next up, we've got photo capture here set to 28mm on as well as 35 on, and default as the very first option. Portraits and photo on, prioritize faster shooting on, lens correction, macro control, lens cleaning, all these settings are actually toggled on. Now, next up, we're gonna hop into preserve settings in here, which is basically the settings that will not be changed within our camera app. This is the main section where we can actually set the default settings forever. So ensure that this is always set to the correct way, and this is the default way. Camera mode off, photographic style off, creative controls off, depth control off, macro on, exposure adjustment off, night mode off, portrait zoom on, action mode off, as well as live photo on. So these are the settings that will be preserved and that your phone will actually save. So next time you open up your camera, this will happen automatically. Now, next up, we do have another way. For example, if you simply do not want to go through all of this process, you can simply factory reset your settings in here, and this will not delete any sort of data. We also call it reset settings by hopping here into general real quick. Next up, you're going to scroll down all the way down to transfer or reset iPhone. So you want to tap on transfer or reset iPhone. Next up, you want to tap here on reset, and then you have the very first option which says reset all settings. So you want to tap on reset all settings. Now ensure that it's only reset all settings and nothing else, and this will reset all settings to factory defaults. Camera settings as well as preferences, for example, display, resolution, and a lot more stuff in here on your phone. Everything will be set to default settings, and this is something that will not affect any sort of data. All you need to do is just type in your passcode and you're good to go. Now, what I would recommend you to do after you've done the reset on your phone, I would recommend you to perform a forced restart on your iPhone just to ensure that everything that you've changed actually is applied correctly. So if you have an iPhone 8 or later models, for example, in my case, I've got an iPhone 16 in here. In order to perform a forced restart, all you need to do is rapidly tap on volume up, down, and then press and hold the power button continuously for approximately 6 to 7 seconds. Keep on pressing the power button. Do not release the power button until you see the Apple logo on your screen. I'm still pressing and holding the power button. Once you see the Apple logo, release the power button and let your iPhone turn on normally. That's how it goes. Wait for a couple of seconds and then your phone has actually restarted. Essentially, a forced restart cuts all the power being supplied to your phone and then it turns back on as if it came from a deep sleep, which is something that enhances the processing of your iPhone device. There we go, my iPhone is already turned on, and let me just type in my passcode real quick. Now, if you have an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, for example, in order to perform a forced restart, all you need to do is press and hold the volume down along with the power button continuously for 7 to 8 seconds. Once you see the Apple logo, you're going to release both of the buttons combination. Now, if you have an iPhone 6 or an iPhone with a physical home button in here, anything that came before iPhone 6, we're talking about an iPhone 5, 4, and below. In order to perform a forced restart, all you need to do is press and hold the physical home button along with the power button for 6 to 7 seconds, right? Now, please note that in much older iPhone devices, the power button is located at the top and not here on the right. So once you're done doing forced restart, you want to reopen your camera and check if everything now is set to default and looking crispy clear and good. Thank you so much for making it till the end of the video, and if you find my content useful, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and like the video. I would like to deeply thank all of you guys for supporting the YouTube channel Fixed by Shaq, where my main aim in here is to help all of you guys fixing tech-related issues without spending money, without paying for a technician to a local engineer or anything like that, because in most cases you can actually fix all these issues or most commonly faced issues by your own at your home. Okay, so my aim is to help you guys with tech-related content. Thank you for supporting. We've just hit 50,000 subscribers, and all this wouldn't be possible without your support in here. By subscribing, by liking, you actually keep me going, and this really helps me out so I can reach out to more people and consequently help more people facing the same problem as yours. My aim in here is to grow the channel as much as I can so I can reach out to more people, and of course, as I've just said, help out more people here with tech-related issues. But of course, it's not easy to do it alone. This is a community. I want you guys to stay here with me, interacting in the comment section within the community tab as well by visiting the community in here so we can actually interact every single day. And if you have any doubt or any question by any means, feel free to leave it down in the comment section so I can actually reply to you as soon as possible. I really appreciate your help, and I hope we can actually reach 200k subscribers real soon. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.